Well, it was a hard-fought contest by our club, but you got to give George Mason credit to come out in the second half and to pick up the pressure a little bit, cause some turnovers, and got the momentum going. You know, first half you go in the locker room and we took 35 shots, and we usually don't take that many, and only hit 9. But I liked what we were getting. I guess you'd have to credit Morrison for his shot blocking that caused some of the problems, missing some layups. I thought we had some nice looks there in the first half. Just didn't go down. Encourage the guys second half; those would go down for us. We were .66, I believe, points per possession first half, which that's probably one of the lowest we've had all year on our manager's count. But second half, George Mason just set the tone early. Like what our kids did, they battled back, made it a 1 or 2 possession game there. We had chances to tie it up and just couldn't convert. We had some in transition that didn't go down for us. Mason's always done a good job on Runneman, whether it's their height, the Morrison, their weight of Peterson and Morrison causes him to go outside a little bit. That's just something we'll have to look and see if we can't make adjustments the next time around. But you know, it's one of these times I told our kids you can't hang your head. You know, just we got them again, but we got to turn around and play again in 48 hours, less than 48 hours against Old Dominion.
Was Keith trying anything differently? He was kind of stopping.
You know, he'll crab dribble a little bit. He'll crab dribble down inside some, and but he couldn't get around Morrison. And we were trying some isolations for him. But you know, then we got the high-low when they were real fronting him, and with Williams coming to the elbow, and then we try to hit a weak side if we could. But they do a good job on pushing him out.
Buzz, you were pretty frustrated after the loss here last year. Do you feel like you've closed the gap a little bit?
I don't know. It was my first game as a Colonial coach, and I looked at Brooks Lee and said, "Whew, boy, are they all like this?" I remember scores 80-52. I'll never forget that. I'd been here before when I was coaching at Tennessee in INT, and I thought that was one of the toughest games I ever had to coach. I think the hardest game to coach is when you think you get an NCAA tournament, you got to coach a game in NIT the first round and get the kids up. It's tough. But I was encouraged by our kids to respond. But we don't like the loss. We were close, but and this time with 3 games, conference games in 1 week, you can't. If I was a younger coach, I might have went in and got upset on, but you can't now. You got to get their heads back up. We got to get focused, and we got to get ready for Old Dominion on Wednesday.
How much, if any, do you attribute the shooting to just the stretch of the season with all these games?
It could be. I probably made a mistake, Dave Bryan. We didn't come over here and shoot. We usually do that, but I went back to my college days. I don't remember going to North Carolina, going to places to shoot at all, really. I got on a bus, and I told the bus driver to go to the mall. And they looked at me like, "What are we doing?" I says, "We don't need to go over there. Y'all worked hard enough. After the game the other night, we had a good practice yesterday. Walk around here for 45 minutes. Get off your feet, and we'll go back over to the hotel and watch some tape." And I told them after the game, "We're not doing that anymore. That's out the door." So that, I don't know. Somebody gave me that idea. I guess North Carolina got some different ball players. It's different, you know. Got all McDonald Americans.
Brian Allen's a guy for Mason that's kind of developed as the season's gone along. I mean, what did you kind of see out of him, and how far does he come since?
When I saw the tape of him last week, I asked my assistant, "Who is this?" That's why I said, "Who in the world is this?" And he's done a great job. I like his size, and he goes to the goal strong, and he made some big plays out there. But he's under control. He runs the team. He looks like everybody's listening to him. So he's been a big boost for them. Again, last week, I mean, just where'd he come from? And so he's been a big help for them.
Any more questions?
Thank you very much.